Gotta add ourselves to the stage. There we go.
We're back in the flesh. Good to be back with you, good people.
Digital flesh.
Yeah, digital.
You see what I'm saying? Let me see right here. Let me set this up. It's been such a long time before we started going live
Yeah, we had a lot going on.
in my life.
We
Yes,
lost,
Lord.
we lost somewhere dear to us and to y'all. Y'all know them too.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. Grieving is such a funny thing because I don't know. I would come to the shop, walk in circles, stare at the computer screen, and it's like, so I didn't feel like filming. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to get back after it tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, we got some good stuff in store.
Hmm.
If my nose stopped giving me a hard time. No nose candy, just allergies.
Did you take your medicine today?
I am the medicine.
Anyway, we back. So if you guys have any card questions, come on in, jump on in, say hello.
Yep, definitely say hello and introduce yourself.
Somebody said, when did it start? 3 o'clock.
You know, you just in time.
Alexander Ganaka, it's been a while since we've seen some of y'all's names. All right, there we go. WSN, I always call him Trey. Trey, anyhow, let me get your question. Let me say hey to Cody. Happy
Cody,
Sunday. Hey, Cody.
what's
All
happening,
right,
brother?
first question of the afternoon. He says, I have a 2014 Toyota Camry SE. It currently has 100,000 miles. Should I get a drain and fill or leave it? It has no shutters or codes for the transmission.
Definitely get a drain and feel. 100,000 mile is definitely a safe mileage to do a transmission drain and feel if you don't have no history on it. After you get up in like the 130, 140, 150 range, it becomes a little dicey then, and I don't even like to touch them. But you're definitely in a safe range where it won't cause any harm in the future after you do that service.
For sure, but good looking.
Yes.
Transmission fluid is one of the most neglected fluids that
Mhm.
people do, that they just don't do. Yucky says, hey, get well, Alex. Condolences from PA for Pa, Grandpa from Buffalo, New York. This is MJ.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much. It's really, you know, I don't know. Nothing can really prepare you for. You think because you, I don't know. I'm
My,
gonna
my,
move
my,
on.
my wife had her nice goodbyes, though, you know.
But you can have your goodbyes and still.
Yeah.
And so I'm getting better. Some days I'm really struggling, but and I'm gonna change subject before I bust out crying right here on the live. And we don't need that. Alexander Ganaka says, holla at a player when you see me in the chat. Woo! See, a lot of people don't know that song. Holla at a player. That's some Georgia
Yeah.
South Southern rap music right there. Rudolph Law One says hello from Norfolk, Virginia. How
Nice. What's
y'all
happening?
doing? 512 Justin 210. What all them numbers mean? I want to know.
It's a
You
lot of
know,
numbers.
black folks play that cash 3.
I'm about to play that 210 and 512.
210.
If I hit, I
Look,
got you. I'm sharing with
cause 210. See, that was your
you.
grandmama
Yeah.
address.
Yeah.
You need to play that.
That know right. that came back.
512. And then they be like, I don't know, but play that cash 3. Hi, car doctor from Austin, Texas. We love our Texas
Yes.
folks.
Good old Texas.
Anthony says, is it hard to put a transmission on a 2018 Ford Fusion regular 2.5 POS?
uh,
I like the Ford Fusion.
yeah, they hold up pretty good. They're not such POSs. They will burn through a transmission if you don't take care of them. Any front wheel drive car is going to be a lot harder than a rear wheel drive car. So yeah, you may want to let a shop put that in or someone that have the right equipment. Doing that yourself, you will catch a very hard time in your driveway putting that transmission
All right.
in.
Trey is back. Says for high mileage transmission, how come people don't do small fluid changes versus a drain and fill?
Um, Small fluid change. Well, it's kind of messy if I'm understanding you correctly. It's kind of messy to start uh, uh the draining process and hurry up and put it back. It just get everywhere. um, you can consider a drain and fill a small small fluid change because when you do a drain and fill, the transmission still has old transmission fluid stored in it, like in the torque converter. You won't get that out unless you flush the system. Flushing the system is about close as you're going to get to wiping out all that old transmission fluid. So, in theory, a draining field is a small fluid change.
All right. Anthony, thank you for the super
Anthony, I
sticker.
appreciate that, brother.
We appreciate it so much. It's like,
Appreciate the
I
love
don't
and
know.
support.
I sure do miss y'all.
Yes.
Really. It's good to not be alone when you're going through, and it's like you don't be feeling like it, but then when you get on here, I tricked myself today and I got him. I made sure I posted in the community that we was going
So we
live.
won't flake out on you.
Like we'll flake out in a minute. Be on the sofa watching TV. You wanna go live? Then we get the little blanket and go on to
Yeah,
sleep.
me and my wife is we like old souls. We go for our little evening walk and
That's
come
it.
home, play with the kids, and
That's
sit in
it.
front of the fire or go to take a nap.
Yes. So today I said, no, gotta get back on it. Y'all been where y'all at? We right here. Alexander Gannett said, baby, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always
Always
on
on
time.
time.
You need to stop.
That's
Stop
it
it.
right there, boy. That was one of my
I
songs.
like it. I like it.
Oh man, throwing the verses.
I know. Good music. We was
Yes.
talking about that. Good music. I don't know what the heck they got on the radio now. Like I was
They do too much. I'm like, huh?
what is he
What?
talking?
They might well be saying 666 7 6 6 6 6
They're
6
gonna
7.
start saying,
I'm like,
I promise you, they're gonna be a song out about 6 7.
please stop.
I was like, what is
Oh
they
my
saying?
god, a whole bunch of mumbling and okay, whatever.
Anthony said, and what's the cost for a good mechanic on that transmission?
Oh,
She
it's hard to generate costs when we don't have our software in front of us. But costs can range from state to state because different people have different labor rates. Uh, each state you stay in have a different cost of living, different bills. In the outskirts of Georgia, labor rate is real cheap because it's cheap to stay out on the outskirts.
true.
But in the city, where cost is of living is very high, you're gonna pay more in labor rate. The labor rate, high labor rate doesn't necessarily mean, or low labor rate necessarily mean you're gonna get a bad mechanic working on your car. So get that out of your head because let's take this for an example. My good friends over at Clay Notto, they own their business. It's completely paid for.
Yeah.
So they can afford to charge $100 an hour or whatever they charge labor rate. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around that mark.
Mhm.
Versus me, I rent, and me charging $100 an hour
You ain't
labor
gonna
rate,
make it.
I would quickly go out of business. So
Yeah.
I got to be somewhere around 150, 160.
Yeah. And even
So
that, if they go up on the rent again, we have to go up. Like, well, we're not gonna survive. So
yeah, I'm already don't take home paychecks sometimes as
yeah.
is. My employees come first and the bills and whatnot. So I just thank God for this online income and
Yeah,
other businesses that we have to generate money.
for sure. Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can you tell how is it a bad job? How many hours you think it take to do that?
That transmission, give or take, just off the top of my head, maybe a good 8 to 13 hours.
Okay. So labor, maybe let's just say the labor rate was $100. 13. You looking at $800 to $1,300 on a minimum end. But most around here these days, a good labor rate probably about 150 on up to 180 per hour. So you can kind of
Dealerships on average 200 and up.
yeah, for sure. So
They start
uh,
off at 200 and up.
hopefully that helps. I mean, if we had our labor guide, I can tell you what we would charge, but we don't.
They're my light skinned brother.
Herman Peters, 2000. He has list.
That daggone BMW.
Herman has a 2007 BMW 750
Yes.
I for
It's
sale, guys.
nice.
It's nice. So if you want to buy it, he's located here in Georgia. Get with him.
Or get with me. I'll put you in
Yeah, we'll put you in
contact
touch.
with
He
them.
said he's marketing everywhere. We want to help you. So
Yes.
there you go.
He got too many cars. This man got more cars than me.
His wife said he can't get no more. And I agree with her. KC Manual 12 Savage says 2011 GMC Yukon Denali XL,
Okay.
2009 5.3 swapped. Is it normal for the engine to have the light tick on startup with that V8 whistle? What is that? Good oil pressure, by the way.
Okay, so what you're having is your exhaust manifolds bolts are snapped off, and when the engine is cold, the metal is in its natural state. Um, so when the engine, well, when you first crank it up, you're gonna have a slight exhaust leak, and it's gonna sound like a little a tick or something like that. A lot of people confuses lifter tick, but that's not what it is. But as soon as the vehicle warms up, that metal will expand, and when it expands, it makes a good seal at the exhaust manifold where that bolt is broken off, and you don't hear it anymore. Now, um, that whistle, that could be maybe it has an aftermarket air intake box. When you hit the gas, you don't really supposed to hear any droning or whistling. If it has like a cold air intake or aftermarket air box, then that resonator that's in that air box has been deleted. And yeah, you'll get noises from when you hit the gas.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I have to hear it and see what physically what's going on under your hood to see if that's the case or not.
All right. Yucky says, we love you guys regardless.
Oh, I
Thank
appreciate you.
you. Thank you. King T says, much love from Memphis,
Good old
Tennessee.
Tennessee. That's what I'm talking about.
KC also says, get well. In time, baby. In time. Time heals everything. Says, Alex, just an update. Never received my victory gift. Top done scanner called a few times, but the shop is busy. Listen, that's when another employee worked there. Please call.
Yes, please.
Please call
Because I got you.
tomorrow. Call tomorrow because
About 10, because my
we
wife will be there.
I will be there. I'm gonna get there on time. I'm gonna be there at 9. Dang. Call tomorrow. Dang, I want to give you a code word to use.
Because there was a lot of people
Cause
doing
what
funny
this is what
stuff.
happened. Multiple people start calling. And I'm like, okay, hold up. Now that ain't you. So listen, I want you to do this, Yucky. Go. But then if I say it out loud, is the okay, this is your profile picture on here, I'm assuming.
Hit me up on Instagram.
So go on our last video and comment 90210. And so I know it's you. But then what's that gonna solve?
Nothing.
Forgive me. I'm not thinking. Just call me.
It's just call.
We'll figure out how to verify that it's you over the phone. But
Because I want to
definitely,
make sure you get
yeah, the
what's due to you.
stuff is still sitting there collecting dust. Okay. All right. So Anthony says, I thought I would. Thank you. Welcome. Carl D. Wayne says, Alex, you're awesome, man. Keep your videos. You helped out a lot of
I
people.
appreciate that. That's what it's all about.
Thank you. Listen, why? Thank you for that, Carl. It says that it's 72 people on here. I need at least 20 of y'all to answer this question right here. Okay? Help us. We don't normally ask for help, but today we are. I feel like, upon my research, automotive YouTube, as it was, is dying. Meaning the normal, hey, this is how you change the brake. Hey, this is how you do this alternator. The videos that are like that, they don't get no traction, barely any views, and stuff like that. And so life is getting so boring these days. I mean, I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, I don't know. Life is getting so busy these days that we have to make it count.
Tambourine.
That's a good thing. I don't want to be bothered. Um, we have to make it count, meaning the effort needs to match a reward because I don't like wasting time, right? Do y'all like that kind of content anymore? Like where people are just setting up the tripod and watching Alex fix on cars? Do you like it the way we do it as is? Now, I intentionally try to add others. Like the way I see it, we are a husband and wife. Young, might I add. I'm only 37.
I'm only 22.
He's 37. We're a husband and wife trying to grow a business in America. Okay. And I noticed that other husband and wives watch us too. And so y'all give me some feedback.
Well, my wife will quickly tell you what we was going to kind of transition into. Take it.
I wasn't gonna say that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, more of videos like, I quit every job I worked at, and me going
Yeah,
around and
because I do.
to every shop I worked at in
Well,
Atlanta.
that video is happening, and we are going to go to every auto repair shop Alex ever worked at and tell you why he quit. That's just for
Hmm.
fun. But I need feedback on, and I'm gonna highlight the next question so I can scroll to the bottom and come back to you, which was Herman. So I'm gonna pause right there, and y'all give me some feedback of what do y'all actually watch when or looking to watch when you come and look for automotive content, because I know a channel that for sure been doing this for more than 10 years, and he has thousands of videos but have yet to reach a certain milestone. And I don't want to say no names because I don't want no one to take it as shade or anything like that, because it's not.
Hmm.
Much respect for that guy and others, and I just feel like
Me, I want to get into scam baiting.
I don't
Going,
want to do that.
I want to do that.
We
This
live
is
in
fun,
Atlanta. Folks get mad and shoot you.
but they're not gonna know. And
Mm.
I call them out online. Purposely rig up a car. Get it towed in for a blown fuse for a fuel pump, or whatever the case may be.
Ladybug.
Something easy, and
Mm.
see what they tell me.
I
Uh,
don't know.
Things like that.
Anyway, I'm gonna scroll to the bottom and see what they talking about. Okay. Carl said he like it the way it is.
Okay.
All right. Alexander said, talk dirt on people doing things like putting rotors and screws back. Right. Well, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we about to do a full video
Yeah.
on because the dealership did not
Give that lady her money back.
correct.
Ooh, they got something coming because the same customer was there that day that they tried to sell an axle to. He's like family at this point. And he didn't believe him. He was like, man, I'm taking it to Alex. And we
Yeah,
put it up in the air. No, that thing didn't need no axles. Put that
right.
in there too.
From the same dealership. So
Yeah.
we gonna get you.
Oh yeah, we
But
got you.
King T says, I like it as is because Alex explains what he is doing as he goes. Very informative and detailed work. Plus, my guy is hilarious. I like that.
My
Alexander
wife
says,
says I'm a little bit too hilarious. I don't know when to stop
he
sometimes.
sure don't. He begin on. Alexander says, is it Durman boy who can't reach no milestone? No, I don't even know who that is.
No, we don't.
Um,
We're not gonna name any
I don't
names.
want to name no names, but the whole point is, I think that automotive content as it was is dying. Like it's not a thing like that anymore because
It's so saturated.
no, I don't even think it's that. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I asked the people. You know what I'm saying? I asked the people.
Uh-huh.
Herman says, I like auto videos of cars being fixed on. I never thought about fixing or buying. Would love to see you fix a Lexus IS 300. Listen, that Lexus you got your eye on is about to be for sale soon.
It's Herman that got his eye on that Lexus. I found somebody else.
No, that one I'm about to foreclose on because he playing with me. Carol says, I love your videos as is. That being said, all the how-to mechanics videos were invaluable to me when I first started out, and I will forever be indebted to all the mechanics who took the time. All right. He says, your channel is great to see because you are honest.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That's easy. A lot of people like, I be like, that should be
That should
a
be a
standard.
given.
Just tell the truth. They did the tuna on it. Okay, I'll come back to that. So I mean, y'all the people, y'all the ones that watch. So I will just continue to take that in consideration and just do what we do best. So, all right. Herman says, oh 07 BMW for sale, cheap, 1200. I got you.
New race car, V8.
Man, if it's a 1200 BMW, baby, I don't know. I don't know. You should never put the price. You need to just say BMW and then let them surprise them when they get there.
Yeah.
Alexander says, suck out the transmission fluid for small fluid over time through the level while shifting.
Hmm.
All right. Alexander knows stuff. Y'all listen to him too. All right. Anthony says, thank you. Oh, we got
I'm no
that.
transmission expert. Anthony,
Yeah, we
he's
answered
probably the
that.
man at
He said the cost.
transmissions.
Billy says, we love you guys. What a
Oh,
beautiful
thank you.
family.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
We
Billy.
do try. All right.
Come on, try. Got 5 kids. We did that.
Indeed. Anthony says that means Dodgers won game 6 and 7. Man, get out of here. I don't want to hear nothing about no 6, 7.
Ah, oh man, Renegade
What part
67.
of Cali I got a guys over there? I mean, we're in Georgia. Oh no, that's Alexander talking to Anthony. I
Oh,
got you. I forgot y'all be having y'all side convo. That's what's up. Walter says, Alex, what's your thoughts on using full synthetic oil on old cars? Heard it would make seals leak.
um, I think that's a myth. I think that's been tested. I do believe I looked at a video of somebody proving it, disproving that we use a synthetic to make the seals leak.
Mm.
Um, in my opinion, will the loose tolerance engine burn through the oil a lot faster? Yes. In the older vehicles, the engine had much loose tolerances versus the newer vehicle or more tight tolerance engines that require those extra additives and everything to keep everything lubricated properly versus older engines, loose tolerance, very low on power. You can just get away with using a synthetic blend and it won't hurt anything. As long as you change your oil on time, you can use conventional or whatever, and your engine will stay just as clean.
All right.
If that's what you're concerned about. So that's the best way I can answer that question.
Look, Walter, someone lying on you.
Who? Oh,
Yeah, yucky. Make sure you call us tomorrow, please.
I
Um,
gotcha.
yeah, I don't know what to say to make sure. We need a better way of verifying the winners when they win. Cause when we ran that thing, 3 people called and said it was them, and I was like,
People being
"Nah,
full of stuff, man.
wait, no."
What? Oh shoot.
Oh no, we good, we good. All right, I almost missed my grocery order, messing around with y'all.
Oh, it said leaving the store
Woo! I
soon.
thought it okay.
Then the doorbell was ringing, so I thought somebody I'll look out
Oh,
for it.
listen, I have gotten too bougie to grocery shop since they done came out with
That's Azaria.
Okay, she good. Yeah, since they done came out with stuff, I don't ever go in the grocery store. I just order it in the morning.
2 pizzas. What the word?
That her boyfriend sent that. All right, anyway, come on. Nunez Racing. Hey Doc and Mrs. Cardock
Howdy, howdy.
just bought a 2012 Ford Fusion with the 2.5. Thank you for the advice when test driving it.
I
Okay,
gave
drive
advice.
it like
I
you
forgot.
stole it.
Yo, yeah, definitely.
Had the computer checked at the shop. No code. So far, so good. I
It's
like
a
the Fusion.
yes, they're very stout little cars. Ford get crapped on a lot, but I can say this. Ford is one of the vehicles that I don't see in my shop that often. And when they do come in, they be ragged out, dogged out, and they still need little knickknack stuff and they still kick it.
Mm-hmm.
Versus a Dodge or a Chevy come in, it don't even be ragged out. People that's their pride and joy sometimes, and they just in awful shape. So kind of shows, you know.
Yeah. Sean K says, "Wish I could work with you, man."
Hey, one day
Yeah,
your wish may come true.
good. Yeah,
You never know, man. You never know.
for sure. Um, Shameless plug. So you guys know we started a school community, and it's new because we got to go live with them too. But their live is more like a Zoom call.
Oh, it's so neat. I love
So
it.
we're actively hands on teaching people how to work on cars and be better mechanics.
And business owners, like I
Yeah.
talk about the business side of
Mm-hmm.
everything. And my wife, she's gonna do her own little segment.
Yes. I will be teaching 2 modules in there about marketing and business. Because if you do not have a business online on any social media platform, it will die. Unless Jesus himself be like, this one is blessed. Nick's Repair Mobile Mechanic LLC. Shout out
Nice.
to the mobile mechanics. Hope you out there
Yes.
doing the right thing.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Nick, he seemed like a pretty good, cool little dude. I got that in my spirit just now.
Yo, Alex and the Miss Cardock. How are you doing? You all amazing people. Keep it up. We are in the
Thank you,
process
brother.
of buying our building soon.
Nice. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about,
Let's
man.
do it.
Make
I'm
sure
so
you
happy to
make,
hear that.
make sure you keep us all up to date on that some
Please
type of
do.
way.
Put some content out there. Get that.
He got a YouTube channel. We need to go
I'm gonna have
check
to
him
check you out. Nick's Repair Mobile Mechanic. I like that. Rick says, love your content. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
Appreciate it. Sometimes we don't be, to be honest, we don't know what we be doing.
that.
You know, we just cut the camera on and go. If we think it'll be good, as long as y'all is getting something valuable, we will post it. Dana says, old wine says 2019 to 2022 Ram V6 engine. What is a safe mileage to look for on a used vehicle to buy?
That's a
Ooh.
great question.
Yeah.
A very good question. Um, well, with the Pentastar Rams, you're gonna be seeing lifter. Well, the lifter is gonna be ticking somewhere around the 130 to 150 range. Um, on those V6s, you really the V6 is not a bad engine, good people. A lot of people crap on it, but that engine actually won awards.
Mm-hmm.
It was and it's got great power output. That thing is no slouch. It's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really about mileage per se because I just seen a Ram ProMaster come in the shop with what 50, 60,000 miles, and it was about dead. It was an old Hertz vehicle, and you're thinking, oh, the Hertz rental car company, they must take real good care of their vehicles. No, they do not. Oh my gosh, they let this one go to crap. It had nothing but sludge all in that engine. The oil cooler was just leaking everywhere. CV axles clicking. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
man, 50,000 miles. This boy like look like he got 200,000 miles. So it's really not about mileage per se. Um, it's about getting the vehicle checked out properly by someone that know what they're looking for. Those Pentastar engines are gonna have five problems. That's why I like them. Guaranteed to have about five problems, depending on which vehicle you get. And I'd rather buy something that I know. It's better to know your demons. Keep your enemies closer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I look at the engine.
Mm-hmm. I think that gentleman is from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Flew here to buy that
Fan.
from Copart. Brought it to us for an oil change,
Yeah.
and that's when we
Proof is
discovered
like,
all that.
no, you can't make it back,
So
buddy.
he's from another country, and his English wasn't that great.
So we had to
So
talk to the
call a
wife.
wife. I said he's not gonna drive this from Georgia and to New York like this. So he wound up leaving it, letting us fix it, and flew to pick it up. So
And I'm assuming everything went great because we haven't heard from
yeah,
him.
he made it. I hope. Maybe we should call and check on him. That'll
Yeah,
be
for
great
sure.
customer service. Anthony says the Mercury game Marquise is the best car. Oh,
The Mercury
Grand.
Grandma
Yeah.
case.
The Mercury Grand Marquise is the best car ever made. I ain't arguing with you.
Nope.
The transmission on the Fusion will slip and go and not go into gear for a few seconds after you drive for a while.
Mm.
What about
You can try some.
Lucas?
Yeah, you can try some Lucas Trans Stop Slip that may serve you good. But the Grand Marquis is a lineup of cars basically made after the Crown Victoria. Um, you got Grand Marquis, Mercury Marauder, um, something else. Lincoln Town Car. That's basically a Grand Marquis or Crown Victoria, just more nicer.
Mm-hmm.
But very good cars because they built off of the F-150 platform. Same engine, same transmission, just different suspension.
Rick says, Alex, what do you think about all the Mopar swaps going around?
Uh, I can answer that two ways. Well, we have the underground industry with the Mopar swaps where they are, doing a lot of thieving and selling hot parts. And then you have the legit side of the business where they putting Hellcat engines and just about everything now. Yeah, I don't have no problem with Mopar. I like the SRT lineup the best. I see those with the fewer
Of
issues.
course.
Uh, yeah, you're looking up some.
Just telling our daughter to grab the groceries when they come so
Uh,
we can stay here and talk with them. All right. Uh Alexander said only Mopar swap that should go on is they transfer cases. Oh yeah.
what?
Only swaps that need to go on is the transfer cases.
Oh, they
For sure.
transfer cases is
For sure. All right, Rick says watching from Chicago.
Nice. Good old Shot Town,
Never
baby.
been, would like to come, but
Yes.
not in the cold. I don't do that. Catch me in the summer and the springtime. Carl D. Wayne says you can make a lot of money in Pensacola. There's nothing but bad mechanics around there.
He talking about Pensacola, Florida?
Yeah, yeah.
What? I would think it was pretty good by it being, tourist town. Interesting. That's what I like about being a mechanic. I can just pick
You can
up
go
and
anywhere.
go anywhere.
I don't know. Georgia's my home. I love Georgia.
Man, I was thinking about doing a video where I dress up as regular and go into a shop and see if I can get hired on the spot. Have on like metal glasses and filming it and playing stupid. I don't know, something like that.
Alex is
I want to do stuff like that.
he a prankster. He
Yeah,
like to play. I don't got time
I
for
want
that.
to play games.
Sean K says 88 Fox body with the 5.0 swap. Idles but starts missing with a load on it. Cam and crank sensor codes. Timing related possibly?
Now, what 5.0? Because it's two 5.0s now these days. You have the old Coyote and you have the newer Coyote. It's like, which one do you have? If you're talking about the older one, I'm kind of out of touch with those engines. But if you're having timing related codes, maybe you have a timing tooth off or something like that. Uh, but it starts missing with a load, cam and crank sensor codes. So yeah, you definitely need to fix that first. But I don't know which coyote you're working with because what's up with all these ladybugs?
That I was like, listen,
Let me get
I
rid of
know
that.
they harmless, but I don't do the bugs. Okay, it's a ladybug right here. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. All right. You can let that one live. Long as they
No,
stay right there, they cool.
you get an infestation of
I
ladybugs.
don't know. They
I
said
got something for 'em. I'm bringing on that ozone machine.
y'all ain't been camping, so we come in when we moving in.
We about to count for y'all. Jeez. Okay.
All right, sorry y'all. Mrs. Cardoctor do not do bugs of any kind. I don't care. Big Will says, keep up the good work. H Town, baby.
Appreciate it.
Now in Houston, it's a lot of good mechanics out there, I think. I know Brilliant. What's his name?
Brilliant. I don't care.
He over there
Yeah,
in Texas
I just
now.
caught one of his lives last night. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Jory Clark says live from Noonan. Oh, you round the corner.
Oh, right around the corner.
Us Southern folks, it's really not around the corner. It's an hour away, but still. Can't pass emissions 2015 Chevrolet Equinox. Code P244 Bank 1 valve stuck open. Replace both secondary air valves and the secondary air pump. Still has the code. Let me see.
That bank one valve stuck open. There's a, I think it's like I forgot what it does. I think it's either variable lift or the cam actuators, but they're in a weird spot to be cam actuators. But anywho, on the back side of the valve cover, there's a block of two little sensors, and you have to replace those. It's a common failure for that. But oh, it's an air injection code.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I just totally messed that up then.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so stuck open. That would be something that need to be diagnosed. Um, Definitely, because if it's stuck in the open position, you could have an electrical issue. Could be a bad pigtail. Could be um, blown fuse. You have to check those fuses. That would be something that would need to be diagnosed for sure. I can't give you something off the top of my head on that one unless you went to Amazon and bought cheap parts.
Well, one thing about it,
Sorry, gonna get the groceries. Oh, you can tell them the
I'm
code.
just about to tell them to leave it. Hold on,
Okay.
y'all. I'm sorry. This card out got a lot of stuff going on. The code is 4666. All right. You got it? 4666. 4666. De nada.
Yes, my wife is fluent in Spanish. You'll think it's the other way around, but no.
I don't be telling people that,
Yeah.
you got to keep on the low. But I for real thought Alex was Puerto Rican when I met him. The disappointment.
I could be Puerto Rican for you. I
He
can
was from the
pretend.
hood. But anyway, I was gonna add my 2 cents. Check the part because sometimes you got to get that junk from the dealership
Hmm.
when you're dealing with some of that stuff. We run into that a lot at the shop. I know but that was on a Ford. I mean a Lincoln MKZ.
Yeah, it
Remember
was.
that? It was the same thing. So
Couldn't get the right part aftermarket. Had to be dealership.
yeah, or aftermarket sometimes doesn't work out. So I would definitely test that too.
He said I would call at 10.
Yes, please call at 10, my love. I will be there. I'll tell Nikki that you're gonna call as well
Mhm.
too. Ragdoll says, hello, 2016 Colorado snapped the exhaust cam after vacuum pump failure. Can I just replace the cam? Or do I need to do the whole new timing kit as well? Parts on national back order for years.
Wow, that's
eBay parts?
crazy.
Ooh. If you do them eBay
I
parts, you're
wouldn't
gonna be back.
trust it. Snap the exhaust cam. Yeah, you need to make sure there's no damage to the journals, the cam journals, because normally when it snaps, it throw an imbalance. It just it causes the cam to kind of shift upward or downward. Really have to spec those journals to make sure they're not damaged. If they're damaged, you will have to send the head off to a machine shop to have those journals repaired. Um, Back order. That's crazy, man. Parts matter in this industry, and I've seen time after time where cheap Amazon slash eBay parts don't work. The deal be too good to be true, and that's what it is. Too good to be true. Good luck with that, man. That's horrible.
Yeah, it is, because I'm telling you. That's the thing about this industry. Like, I try to educate the customers. It's a lot of us that got to work together to make sure that your car is running. You got the parts guys, you got the part suppliers, you got the parts changers, you got the diagnostic folks. And it's like, if your team, that's why it's very important to have a good team, relationship wise with parts. I could call my parts man right now. I don't know what he gonna do, but he gonna find that part for me.
Mhm.
Okay, and so that's why that's important now.
It probably got the same design as the Malibu with the back vacuum pump because I don't see too many Colorados in my shop. They're pretty stout little trucks
Hmm.
that sit on and runs the vacuum pump off the cam. And when it can't go, the vacuum pump locked up, it probably broke the teeth on the cam.
Check it out.
The
Oh,
grooves.
let us know. Thank you. That's something we need to be aware of. If the parts on back order and we get a Colorado in the
Oh
shop,
gosh, yeah.
Mr. Duncan 980.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I think he meant what's going on now, not
Probably.
weekday.
Yeah.
What's going on now? Glad to, excuse me, see you guys.
Yes, for sure. Good to
2012
be
Kia
seen.
Soul 6-speed manual transmission. Oh,
Nice.
you a real man.
Yeah.
No shade, no shade.
Uh,
I know the automatic are not too good. Would it be safe to purchase that?
I'm assuming he's talking about a whole new car.
Yes, 2012 Kia Soul manual. Should he buy it?
Oh,
I don't. What are you gonna say?
I I don't
They
see
have
too.
engine problems.
Yeah, they don't have. I don't see any transmission problems. I've yet to replace a transmission on Kia Hyundai slash Hyundai because Kia and Hyundai are the same. I've always seen engine issues. I wouldn't trust the Kia Hyundai of that year because of not transmission but engine. They consume oil, and once they get bad enough, they'll start fouling out spark plugs. Sometimes they'll just develop knocking and ticking noise, riding around sounding like a diesel. Um, yeah, it's I don't trust it. My wife auntie has a Sonata that had the engine replaced under warranty already, and
Why?
yep, and I was driving it maybe about a year ago because I had to do some stuff to it, service, and that junk scared me, man. I was like, please don't let this engine go out on me. That thing
Please,
was sounding crazy. I
please.
was like, oh, I'm not driving this thing no more. I did not want to make that call. Like, hey, yeah, I broke down. Oh, you must drove it the wrong way. No, I was actually scared and driving it slow.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I would look into it. I mean, we don't see a lot of souls, do we? Period.
No, we see souls, not 6 speed souls.
Oh,
We always see
so you're
automatic
you're
souls.
saying the transmission don't matter?
No,
It's the engine
yeah, it's
you
the
got.
engine.
So
The engine is horrible. GDI engines are.
would you
Uh-uh.
stay away altogether?
I would stay away and get something else.
Mr. Duncan, go back to that drawing board. Pick something else. Come back and tell us. TSM, thank you for the super
Oh, I
chat.
really appreciate
I
that.
do believe you may have had a question though, but it didn't come on here. We don't see it. So
We can go down to the bottom and see.
yeah, we'll see here.
TSM.
Hold on.
Put it down at the bottom. We'll try to catch it.
Yeah, yep. Let me see who this is. TJ Souls.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you
we
so
love you.
much.
Keep up the good work. Thank you.
I
You know,
appreciate it.
this person right here done
Yes.
became near and dear to my heart. I promise you.
The flowers
Yeah.
was, man, they got out. We put them in the front office, and now we walk in the front
That's
office.
beautiful.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah, she sent me. They sent her and her husband are awesome, just awesome people, man. It's just like it's good people in the world, man. That's all I'm trying to say.
They're a blessing to my life.
Yeah,
They probably think the same thing.
yeah, for sure. Nah, for sure. I appreciate it. Yucky says collecting duh. As much as his Autel dies, he could have used it a few times. What the kids say? Oh, Yucky, don't they do that? T, clock it, clock it.
Look,
Okay,
it's dead right
it's
now.
dead now.
Oh,
Outside. I used to try to keep it on charge, but he got too
that
much
is the
going on.
truth.
Now, seriously though, a certain wife may be trying to get a certain Phoenix top done if he's naughty. I mean, wait, I
I'm
want you to be naughty and for criminal. You know what I'm saying?
I got the
You
best
might
of both
earn
worlds.
a Phoenix top done from me.
Look, say no more.
So I'm in the market. I got some few little birdies that's helping me figure out what I'm gonna do.
Go scroll to the bottom and see if you
Let
see
me
that.
see.
If she had a question.
All right, hold on. Let's see, TSM, where you at? Ooh, it's a lot of y'all.
No.
Somebody down here laughing. I don't know what you're laughing at. I'm for real. All right, let me scroll on back up and roll through. You know who finna get kicked out?
Oh yeah, Paul, I'm about to block you, man.
6, 7, man, get
Get
out of
that
here.
dang on spam dick.
I hate
It's
it.
horrible.
I hate that. All right, let me know. Kids
My,
walking around.
my 4-year-old walking around saying that, man.
6, 7.
Horrible.
What even is it?
Tell your mama that we
She's calling us, are you?
Oh.
All
Oh, this
right.
is her computer.
Yeah, it
We
says
couldn't find our little tripod thing.
says love y'all videos. Your channel is awesome. Really,
Thank you, thank you.
I know y'all think probably saying that don't mean much, but it
It means a
really
lot.
do because I do put a lot of thought and try to make the videos as best as I can. And I'm like, okay, what is the person gonna learn from this? But then somebody come in, we want to see the boat, and I'm like, but that doesn't go with okay. They
We
want to see
want
the
to
boat,
see the boat.
you know. All right.
Look, I got it ready. So hopefully I have a smooth summer next year. Hopefully it won't burn through no more couplers. If it do, I'm selling it and getting a Malibu or
I'm going
something.
to vlog that experience, and if that boat break down, I'm jumping off and swimming. I swear, and hold me to it.
I'm semi scared. I'm like, man,
Mm-mm.
it's all cleaned
I'm
up.
gonna
I got
sing
it
a
fresh.
nice Negro spiritual and wade in the water as the Lord help usher me back to that dock as I swim, because I'm not gonna play with him.
Oh,
Cleo Tio says, "Oh, new here. Y'all help diagnose folks' car issues? Yeah,
yeah, for the most part.
yeah. We throw it at him. He gonna try to figure it out." All right. Double A says we need drama, Pookie. Let me tell you something.
I try to mix it up on the real though.
One thing we don't do is create drama, but if it come to us, I'm gonna film it. Now, we've had a lot of drama this year with firing employees that's stealing. Even now dealing with employees that's it's like
Lacking off and taking 2-hour lunch breaks.
yeah, and it's like it's kind
I
of
ain't
like
mad at it.
I'm struggling on top of grieving and still having to show up for my husband and my children. And remembering that, hey, my husband knew my granddaddy too for almost 20 years. He
And
grieving
y'all
too.
got to know him. Yeah, I miss that
So,
man. I used to cut up with him and talk mess.
yeah, and it's like, dang.
He the only one that I can talk mess to without getting offensive.
Yeah. And it's like, I guess I'd be thinking like, dang, you could be the nicest boss, the laid back boss,
It ain't working.
and kind, respectful, and in return, I expect you to come in and do your job. But then I gotta worry about you stealing money over here. Oh, you over here. I'm just so happen to look at the time. I'm noticing you be coming in 45 minutes late at lunch every day. Then some days you don't clock out at all. And it's like realizing that I have to sit here and babysit these grown people. It's annoying,
Look, one
you know?
person said, I'm like, dang, some of the stuff they telling me, that's the stuff I tell my employees if they ever come to me. Oh man, why you wouldn't here this morning? Well, first of all, I own the business.
Hmm.
Second of all, I wanted to take some time to myself this morning. I had my wife had a legit employee recently told her that I
It
just
just
wanted to
happened.
take some time to myself this morning.
I
Uh,
was like, hey, I noticed you're
uh,
47 minutes late today.
the
You were
Twilight Zone.
you were 30 minutes late Friday. What's going on? I try to be understanding. You know what I'm saying? Is anything going on? Like you need to. Oh, nothing. I just want to
We
take
got
time to myself and eat breakfast. I'm like, we the latest opening shop. We open at 9.
I got 1-star student.
Right now,
Yeah, right now.
maybe 2. But yes,
Yeah, he just got here, so we got to see. Got
yeah.
to get him back
But
acquainted. But yeah,
to your drama point, there's definitely drama
we keep
happening.
most of it out. And like I tell everybody, I don't want to throw people under the bus. Shops,
Yeah.
uh, shops is a shop, no matter if it's the dealership or a mom and pop shop. I will always give that said shop a chance to make it right with the customer. Um, and if they don't make it right, I make it public. The reason I make it public is not for views or acknowledgement or anything like that. It's because that gets back round to that shop, and then they start being apologetic, and then they want to give the money back to the customer. And they could have avoided all that and just gave the money back to the customer. So I have some shops like, oh, can you please delete that video now? No.
No.
But I
Right.
will make a video saying, hey, they did give her money back
Yeah.
after the case.
Right now we 3 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Brothers, guess what they did? Called that customer all of a sudden and gave them
And
money
it
back.
wasn't even the Christian brothers that did that call. It was another Christian brothers shop that said, hey, I can't have Christian brothers name looking bad. What's the name of this shop? I'm about to call and make this right. And he did his thing, and he got that lady her money back.
Got our money back. So it's never for the views. It's
Uh,
just, hey,
we want what's best for our
do right
customers.
by the folks. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
I'm watching. That's at the end of the
when
day.
shops do all of that, it makes the entire industry look bad. And then we got to deal with this customer that been burnt before when we ain't did nothing. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. It's never about
Throwing
views.
somebody
You know what
under
I'm
the bus.
saying? You can do something stupid and get views on the internet. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Yucky says, I like the way you do it as it is. Thank you, thank you, thank
So
you.
we back down to where we was.
BJ said, wow, y'all are young.
Are we?
That's what I'm telling him. Speak for yourself. I'm a young tender, honey. I got a little wise, a little gray. I like my gray though. My family prematurely grays. So I like that. But we've been at this a long time though, So Mr. Bel Air Potato says, great informative channel, great how it is now. El Guerrero says, love what you do. Shout out from Houston, Texas. And your car approach is what makes your business thrive. Thank
Nice.
you. Thank you.
Good to know.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Belair says, I love the potato. I mean, I'm tripping. His name is Mr. Belair Potato. I
Yeah.
love the chicken you light in the back. Amazon.
Yes.
Get it on Amazon. All right, Casey. He says, thanks. Yeah, the tick goes away after about a minute. It has stock air inbox. It's more like a normal V8 sound, but with a sound like if you're some blowing kinda. If you're blowing kinda. Sounds cool, actually.
Oh, well, yes, probably fine.
Yeah,
Probably
for
got a little
sure.
extra under the hood. May not be a 5.3, maybe a 6.0.
Right. It says on that 10 Malibu of mine, 2.4 new engine, 6K, still get lean code on the new engine.
You may lean codes is let's look at a lean code. A lean code is not enough fuel to the amount of air that's coming inside the engine. And a rich code is the opposite. Too much fuel, not enough air. So a car have to run at a optimal, without getting too techy, optimal balance between air and fuel, right there in the middle. So you're leaned out too much air, and you may have a defective fuel pump that's not producing enough fuel for the injectors. Um, you may had older components put on that new engine, like say for instance, uh, a cracked intake that you had the intake came off the old engine and went onto the new engine. Well, that cracked intake is still there, or uh, let me see what else. Bad purge valve, but that would cause evap codes. So we just have to see what happened when you change the engine and run the appropriate test. The best way to find a lean code is to smoke test the system, to smoke test the induction system,
All
not the
right.
evap system, the induction system.
All right. Let me go here right here. Let me see here. Herman talking about some. Yeah, I have eyes on that Lexus and looked at it Friday. It runs.
Yeah, it runs and drive great.
You know what the theme for next year is, guys? Stand on business.
For sure.
Okay, you want to leave your car past 15 days? Fine. I'm going to file immediately. I don't have time for this. It's like,
We're not talking about you, Herman.
right. Now, all you got to do is have your wife cook for me again. We
Yeah.
straight. But um, stand on business. It's like, listen, we are so kind. Sometimes it's at our own demise. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the theme this year. It's like okay, and it's still okay to be kind and show love. However, but it needs to be. It can't. As a business owner, you there to make money.
And I see why certain businesses do certain things.
Hmm.
Like, I've tried to create a rule where, hey, no more than one car up here. I got an employee that got three cars
Yeah,
just up
and
there
it's like
wasting space. Come on, man, I'm
yeah.
fighting for space already.
Yeah. And so that go back to my point where it's like you can be kind, you can be nice, you can be understanding all the day long. You give folks the inch, they gonna run a
They're gonna
marathon
run
on
it,
you.
boy.
So that Lexus in question that we're talking about been sitting there since 2020. I spoke to him in January and said, "Hey, come and get your car." Nothing. He said he would, he didn't. I saw him on TikTok 2 weeks ago playing softball. Clearly, you don't care about your car. So guess what? I'm about to foreclose on it, and that's it. And then I don't need to hear nothing after that. Period. Okay. There you go, TSM. Thank you for the super chat.
I appreciate that.
All right. It says
Again.
2019 F-250 diesel engine clicking and smoking. No problems the day before.
Hmm. So I'm assuming you have the 6.7. God, I can't get away from
6.7. I'll allow it. Go ahead.
it. Clicking and smoking. I don't get a lot of diesels in my shop to off the top of my head, know what could be the issue. I'm familiar with 6.7s a little bit, not as much because my shop mostly work on gasoline burners. Um, but if it's smoking and clicking, you could have maybe um, air in the fuel system. It's hard to say. Something going on with the DPF system, or the EGR system. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to say off the top of my head because a lot of things can cause the diesel to be clicking and smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Fuel, gelling, or the fuel probably got gas in it or something weird. Uh, So yeah, it's going to be hard to give you a definite answer without seeing the codes. You're going to have to put it on a scan, put the truck on a scanner and pull the codes from it to give me a better direction of where to look at. when it comes to whatever issue you're having going on, if that makes sense.
For sure. Or if you want to, send a video of it to Alex's
Yes.
Instagram. Same Alex card out there and let him see and hear for
Yeah,
himself.
I will definitely want to hear that for myself.
All right. Daniel Jim, I'm in Reno, Nevada. Love your videos.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
y'all
Good
so
old
much.
Reno.
Y'all inspired me to want to film. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to cut the camera on and see what we gonna learn. All right, so let's see here. Let me make sure I got everybody here. Yes, I did. Oh, Chroma Rims. Thank you for the super
I
chat.
appreciate it.
Um,
Love.
if you had a question, I will try
I
to
can't believe that's the engine. Just can't get
six,
away from.
seven. We
Can't get
should we
away
should make a
from.
funny short about that. Alexander says, I'm supposed to be driving from Chicago to St. Louis right now to be there till Friday to be at corporate for a brand new shop I'm supposed to switch to.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. I woke up and said, nah, I got to text Buddy to tell him. My question is, I never know what you do, Alexander. You always on here helping out in the chat.
Yeah, for
I know you
sure.
work on cars, but tell us. Let us know what you do. Yucky was telling the Fusion guy, he says 2,800 to 3,000 in Buffalo, New York on that transmission that he was asking for a quote for.
Mhm.
So, yeesh. Yeah, different states do different stuff, more money up north. Uh, Khalil or Khalil, the Don, says, hello. What do you think of the 2020 Chevy Impala? Are they worth keeping after 150,000 miles?
The Chevy Impalas I see the least of when it comes to repair for some odd reason. They hold up pretty well if you take care of that transmission fluid. I would say yes. Most people they dog the mess out of their Impalas and they still be kicking just fine. Um, it's bad when it comes to their Chevy trucks. The Chevy trucks has kind of went downhill so much so that GM new lineup. They getting ready to roll out a whole new lineup of V8s. They getting ready to roll out a new 5.7. That's going to be like their baseline, and they getting ready to roll out a 6.6, a newer revised 6.6. They already got a 6.6, a gas burner, but they about to, I guess, revise it. Because they was having so many problems with the LT engines, with the lifters, with the locking up of the engines, with just so many problems with that engine. It's kind of done tainted the V8 GM nameplate.
Okay. There go Cromer Rims back. Um, Listen, guys, we appreciate your super chats, but if you ever do a super chat and it don't come through, you don't gotta pay again. Just type it in. I'll just scroll
Yeah,
down to the
for
bottom. I
sure.
always go check, so you won't have to double pay. Okay.
Yeah.
Reduced engine power lights coming on the 1997 Grand Prix.
Normally, what causes those lights to come on to reduce power is something throttle body related.
Hmm.
Um, I haven't seen any other sensor on that, especially an older vehicle like that, cause a reduced power light. It's normally either the throttle body or throttle positioning sensor. 97, did they use a cable throttle body or a drive-by wire? I haven't seen one in a minute. Um, but yeah, it's something with the throttle body or throttle pedal positioning sensor or something like that. Or throttle positioning sensor.
Hope that helps. Thank you for the super chats. Oh, his name's Smitty, like my
Oh,
granddaddy.
Rogers.
Smitty Rogers says, I bought a 2011 Honda Civic with 95,000 from Carvana. Okay. 5-year payment. How much was it? Do y'all think it's worth it? I'm a daily content viewer from South Carolina.
Oh, I appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Smitty. You're my new favorite
Yeah.
for obvious reasons. But
It's first of all, it's a Honda Civic.
yeah.
Those things will go and go and go. It's hard to kill those little Civics. Just keep up with your transmission service. I will actually do a transmission service
95,000 miles.
right now just to have history on it, and you will be golden. Now, sometimes those Civics can come with CVT transmissions or automatics. Both are good. I don't know which one you have, so make sure you put the correct fluid in it. Just straight up get the fluid from the dealership, um, and you won't have any problems. Hondas really don't like aftermarket fluids, so just go to the dealership, give me your VIN
Mm-hmm.
if you're gonna do it yourself, or if you have a mechanic that you trust, because the dealerships can be a little shaky sometimes. Go get the fluid from the dealership and like, hey, this is my fluid. Can you, do the service for me? And you'll be good.
All right, blue 21, 19, 14. Boy,
What?
the Falcons need.
Blue 21.
Dolphins say you need to get a Falcons that play because they need help.
Oh man.
Could you do a video on the BCM possible failure system and how to ensure that it is the problem, especially with newer vehicles like the 2022 Honda Odyssey?
I could if it rolls around in my shop. I don't often see BCM failures. I think my last BCM failure was on a 13 Buick
Ooh, that's a
something.
good yard.
Uh and I didn't want to fool with it because I didn't want to program it. It wasn't that I couldn't put it in. It's easy to put a BCM in. But the symptoms that it normally give, the remote won't work, like to unlock the doors. It's a body control module for crying out loud. So it will affect things around the body of the vehicle. Um, so it's so many symptoms. I can't think of them all right now. I
Mm.
was trying to think of that one specific symptom, but I forgot. Well, I just sent her to another shop that specialized in that. They can program it right then and there. And I think I was busy, real busy too.
What you need to program it?
The BCM.
I'm saying, what do you need to do it?
I probably could if I just sat down and figured it out. I have a pass-through box. You can go online and access the dealership website, and you can program stuff through there if you have a pass-through box.
Okay, so do we have that?
Yeah, but
It's not your thing.
no, I don't
Yeah.
like doing it.
All right. I mean, we don't like you to do what you don't like to do, but then you're gonna mess something up. Yeah.
No, and I've done it in the past. It's just
Jake Rent says I got a 2020 Durango ticking.
mm,
What else is new?
must be your Pentastar.
Got to. Could be a 5.7 though. All right, and then Yucky says, please do a BCM failure on a 10 Malibu 2.4.
Yeah, that was around the year.
Yeah.
Malibu and the Buick.
So what was her symptoms again? For
Uh,
I know which one you're talking about too.
yeah.
The blue one.
Uh-huh. We actually sold them that car.
Yes, we did.
It was I forgot what it was. I think it was a Regal.
Yes, it
12
was.
Regal or 13 Regal.
Uh huh.
Basically a Malibu.
Uh huh.
I forgot the symptoms.
Oh my lord, I don't remember either.
It was doing weird stuff.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, you need a BCM. Um, if one come through the shop, I'll be glad to do a video. I'll
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
for sure. For sure. All right. Carol says, what's your thoughts on switching a 130,000 mile Acura from O2 OW20, I'm sorry, to 5W30?
130,000 miles. Well, first off, it's a Honda. Um, those engines that engine is just now being broke in, meaning it can go and go and go. Um, you can, it won't hurt anything, but if you're not hearing abnormal ticks and if the engine is still sounding normal like it did when you first got it, just continue using the right oil. Uh, Everything will flow better. You will get the correct fuel mileage. Um, it's just best to use the correct weight of oil until you start feeling that your engine is develop a tick or you know burning through that oil and it's not leaking, it's just burning through it. Then you can try switching to a heavier weight. If a Honda ever do tick, Honda still make adjustment points on the rockers where you can adjust it because that's part of actual service. So Hondas are great, man. You still can adjust them versus the other manufacturers. They don't make adjustments on them. They use tappets like they like little lifters, but they're called tappets. A lot of Pentastar have little tappets, and the rocker kind of rolls and pivots off that tappet. So, because Pentastar engine, in theory, don't have lifters. It has a roller rocker and a little tappet. Lifters are normally found in push rod V8s or any type of push rod engine. Um, that's where you can find lifters. Just wanted to clear that up, but for simplicity, we always say lifter tick.
Right. Gaylord Freeman says, "My wife and I enjoy watching y'all work together."
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you. It's not always easy. Like sometimes I
Talking
be
about it,
like,
it's easy. What you talking about?
"What are you doing,
Because
Alex?"
when my wife get the fussing, I do this number.
For sure. He play with me. I be fussing all the time around him. At him anyway. But but our dynamic is this. Like we got married at such a young
I got married
age.
at 16.
No, 18, 19, wherever. I know what it takes to keep him on track. But I do not keep Alex on track. Alex would be out there somewhere,
Ooh, squirrel.
basically. So our dynamic work out really well.
And I know how to keep you on track.
Yes, you do. Or keep me grounded because I be jealous. Oh God, there's too much happening. He'd be
You
like,
don't think enough. I'm like,
babe, don't worry about it. He's so you can tell he's the laid back, easygoing one. I'm the one that has to have everything lined up, perfect.
she
Everything has its
she
place.
thinking about next year already, believe it or not.
I'm already
It
in
ain't,
January 2026.
it ain't
I'm
even,
already over there.
it ain't even this
I'm over
year.
there.
We ain't even got through this year
I'm
yet.
planning. Okay.
I'm not even thinking about tomorrow.
To
That's
whom
how I
much
do.
is given, much is required. Now, if you want a normal, regular life, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to have a regular job and you punch in and you punch out and you don't got to think about bills and payroll, that's that company's job. You got to choose in this life what life you want. Now, for us, we have amassed a lot of things. We have different companies now. This online thing, that's a business all on its own, right? So, and on top of that, making sure that we're stay happily married, and then making sure that we're raising
Healthy kids.
healthy kids in mind and body. Okay, it's a lot. So yes, I require that order. I have to have it. Him, he fly by the seat of his pants, and somewhere in the middle, we be all right. But thank you. Shout out to you and
Yes,
your wife. Love it,
absolutely.
love it, love it. Um, Mad Maid says, I have an oil leak. What should I do first?
Clean the engine. Clean the area. Clean the affected area. It's just like a body wound. The first thing we do when we get cut, what we do? We clean the area. Clean the area, assess the damage. We stitch it up if it need to, or we just put a band-aid on it. Same thing when dealing with cars. Believe it or not.
Hmm. Clean up the area with,
Brake parts cleaner
thank you.
or soap and water.
Yeah. Then after that,
Well, some
pinpoint where it's
Yep.
coming from. Now, depending on what year, make, model car you have, because I feel like you should go in depth a little bit.
Well, I don't know what kind of car he has, so
Yeah, he didn't put your,
I don't even know what we're working with.
yeah.
Um, if he
Sometimes
has
it's,
a Pentastar, I'd be like, oh yeah, just look down in the valley, and if you
hmm,
see oil piling up in the valley, then you need an oil cooler.
correct.
Yeah.
Is your car clapped out with 250,000 miles? You might need to reseal the whole thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's a
So
lot of,
just a lot of variables go into play, but if you're trying to find it, definitely clean the area and go from there.
hmm,
Start from the top and work your way down to the bottom. And you will not be able to properly diagnose an oil leak if you look underneath there, like, oh man, it look like my oil pan leaking, and you look up and ignore the valve cover leak. That's not how you properly do that because you can fix the oil pan and the oil is actually drizzling down from the top on top of the oil pan and sliding down the oil pan, making the oil pan look like it's affected or leaking, and you don't misdiagnosed it. So that's my tip, 2 cents.
Jonathan says, "Love your content, brother. I'm a full-time auto
Yes,
technician. Keep on wrenching."
absolutely,
I
brother,
want to
absolutely.
I want to bring something to y'all attention. Alexander, if you're still in here, you, Jonathan, Alex, and any other tech that's watching, did y'all see what Ford CEO said? He said, uh, it takes 2 weeks to fix a car. It's everybody going crazy over it. It taking 2 weeks to fix a car because there ain't no technician in the base. And they asked him, well, what's the problem? He was like, it's a complicated problem, but there is a problem. Pay them folks. That's what the problem is.
Absolutely.
Pay the people. Every other industry is getting a decent amount of money for their handcrafted work, except the mechanics.
They on that dang on what that flat rate mess.
Yeah.
That is a scam that dealerships been making a killing off of for years.
Pay the people.
I was a dealer tech, and I consider myself a really good dealer tech and a very fast one. And I could barely make 40 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's too
Pay them
much
people.
politics. The doggone service writer sleeping with the mechanic in the back, so he was getting all the gravy tickets, and I had to kiss butt, which I don't do, and it was just too much.
So, but anyway, I just thought you're a full-time auto technician. Everybody keep crying about the technician shortage. That's because everybody is going to work for John Deere, who's paying them hourly with benefits, and it's less stressful because you don't have to deal with customers. And I'm just saying, Mr. Ford CEO, pay the folks. We'll
So
have no problem. Okay.
get rid of that flat rate.
Anyway, shout out to you, Jonathan. Keep on wrenching. Q Man says, Alex, big fan of your videos, your tutor,
Thank you.
your tutorial videos. Make a tutorial video on the Ford water pump. Which one? I just watched the video. You talked about it.
Maybe the timing chain one.
We'll do it for you. We'll do it.
I gotta have one come in the shop.
Yeah.
It's just they don't come in that often.
Yeah, we'll do it for
We
you.
bought a for sale car that I needed to do one on. Yeah, I'm trying to put something together for you.
Oh, Mad Maid said 2017 Toyota Highlander.
What about it?
That's what the oil leak was on.
Oh,
Same applies.
yeah. Same applies. So you most likely the Highlanders. What engine size they come in for that year? Maybe the 4-cylinder V6. I don't know. I don't see too many Toyotas in my shop like that.
And that ought to tell you something.
Yeah.
That ought to tell you something. Blue says, here's a thought for content. Once a year, if possible, could you visit someone else's house to try to fix a problem? No, actually, that's a series that we were supposed to start this year.
What?
Where we crash other shops
Oh yeah.
for the day.
I remember.
He worked for the day in there.
He said
So
somebody's house.
I think that's what he means. That shop is our house.
Oh,
They house.
makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Now that's something that we're trying to just make it more fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, most of y'all saying y'all like the way it is. We value all feedback, folks.
Yeah, but I want to, throw a little side quest in there. We're still gonna give y'all what y'all want, but we're trying to appease a big audience here because most people there don't like the, hands-on. This is how you change an alternator.
Yeah.
Most people want to see following me around and me doing tips along the way.
All right. I don't know, but
doing different stuff.
Y'all feedback is always welcome. Carl says you should talk about BG products. I really like them, but I would really like to hear what you think.
My days in the automotive industry, I really like them too, and I think they did a great job. Personally, at my shop, I don't use BG products. I use just straight up Seafoam. Works about the same. With Seafoam, it's just simplicity always win when it comes to Alex the car doctor. Seafoam, I can use it as an engine flush solution. I can use it as a fuel induction solution. I can just dump it in the gas tank and use it as a fuel cleaner or additive. Versus BG products, you have the engine flush here. You get so many bottles, and it's just bottles everywhere. Nothing against that, but me personally, I just like the one bottle solution.
BJ says, got any project cars or dream car? Funny you asked that.
Me and my wife were just talking about that.
Funny you asked that question.
Yes. I got too many project cars.
Say it again. What did you say?
Too many.
Say it one more time for the people who didn't.
Too many. My wife tried to get me to junk my Honda. I don't want to.
Get rid of it.
I got a 77 Nova that I have a 383 built 383 stroker that I'm gonna drop in it. But I think all fairness, before I get to the Nova, I have to finish my Cutlass. That I'm putting a 6.2 GM engine in there, basically a LS3. What else I got going on? Got my tow truck I need to finish. What else I got? My van, I got to get that back up and rolling. That was a project that took, got kind of skipped the line of everything else, and I kind of dumped a whole bunch of money
Oh,
into
don't
that.
forget about the boat
The boat I'm finished for now. I just got to test
that got in the way. So here's the plan, okay?
it.
Because I'm like, look,
Stuff getting in the way.
let's get it done.
Oh, I'm rocking the
The
tape.
top of next year, there will be a series about that cutlass. It will get done.
Everybody be asking about it. They be like, man, you might well sell me that thing. You ain't got to do nothing
If you
with
do
it.
not buy parts, I'm gonna just start buying
But
parts.
I've been buying parts for it. I got my throttle pedal.
Yes.
I got
Okay,
my
so
transmission cross member. I have just about everything. I got all I
what
need
do we
left.
need now?
My cam and headers.
Give me the numbers. You
About
you heard
15,
it, folks.
about $1,500 left,
Okay, we're gonna make sure it gets done.
give or take. Because my
Because
harness is already built. I built my harness myself. Uh,
he love to sit up and say, I don't got no money. Then come home with a $400 power wheel.
that is not the case,
Huh?
man.
Did you hear yourself? Did you hear cricket? Because I sure heard them. So no,
No, we bought that power wheel together.
it could be
That
that.
didn't
That was
last.
the example. But you do that all the time.
There's been the
Oh,
daughters.
the kids, they like this fast.
No, it's the girls. They do all that.
You can say this. Look,
I've been saving, but what
look,
my daughter just do?
look.
She took my
Do this,
credit
do
card.
this. Look at me. Look, put your lip together. Look. No,
No, that's hard.
no. It was easy. Say it with me.
I can't.
And that's why the cutlass is still there, folks. I know we got off track, but thank you for bringing it up. Thank you. All right, here we go. Blue 21. I love that name. He says, if you did, can I be the first here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
What?
We don't even know. We don't know, Blue. What you talking about? But we like Wisconsin.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a customer ship a car down there. I don't know what happened to him.
Man,
Where
he
he at?
disappeared. His car just sitting there. I'm like, it's
Mr.
a
Bright
rust bucket.
Stars Reviews says, I love your videos, man. You care about the people. That's
Yes,
true.
absolutely.
And are honest man. I wish I had a mechanic like you around for our vehicles. It's real easy. I don't know. I don't know. We was just talking about that. Like people mindsets and the way they do things is different. Our whole thing is God is watching. If don't ain't nobody else know, God know.
Hmm.
So you cheat people if you want to. Don't cry about it later when your life turns upside down. That doesn't mean that bad things aren't gonna happen. It's just that it ain't gonna happen because I did something. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you don't gotta do that. You cheat folks, you're gonna get cheated.
Absolutely. What goes around, come around.
Sure enough. Melvin R says conventional oil or synthetic oil.
That's easy. For the newer cars, full synthetic. They absolutely require that, especially the turbo vehicles. For your older vehicles, 2000 model vehicles, conventional is just fine. Just like I was talking about earlier with the tolerances of the engine. And these modern day engines are very tight tolerance engines versus the older vehicles, not so much.
All right.
They're not trying, back in the early 2000s and under, they wasn't trying to dang on pull max power out the engine and please the EPA at the same time. They built the vehicle specifically for reliability's sake. They wasn't trying to make manufacture problems where they make everything out of plastic or they're only lasting 100,000 miles. Your old Buick LeSabres back in the day, as long as you change that transmission fluid, two, three, 400,000 miles easily with that 3,800 GM engine. Just they was built different. They wasn't powerhouses, and that's the thing. When you're trying to make power, you sacrifice something. Something is always going to be sacrificed. That's why the old inline Chrysler engine, the 4.0 inline Chrysler engine, did so well because it wasn't a powerhouse. Just a slow turtle of an engine that can easily get up to 400,000 miles and surpass that with no problem.
All right.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Hino Kami, I hope I said it right. Zenith says I got new tires, new valve stems, but the low pressure light is still on. Please help.
You probably have a defective tire pressure sensor. When you change the valve stems, they should have put brand new tire pressure sensors on there if they're gonna did all that. Or they damaged your tire pressure sensor and didn't even put it back on, triggering that warning light for you. Or I think it's a tire pressure sensor issue. It's actually a pretty simple. This system is actually very simple. Simplicity always wins. Oh, my nose.
Bless you. Bless you. Ambition.
Phew.
XX. Quadruple X. Thank you for the super
I
chat.
appreciate that.
Says 2020 Dodge Ram 1500. Head gasket leak. Eesh. Should I fix it or move on from it?
2020. What engine?
Don't pay again. Let me go to the put it down in the chat real quick at the very bottom.
Oh, I think
Tell
I'm
me
together.
what is it?
Please tell me what engine.
Ooh, while we down here, Austin said the Falcons just tied it up. Might be going in OT. Who they playing? The Carolina Panthers. They should not be tied. They should be winning.
There you go.
It's gonna stress me out.
Oh,
God,
the
no.
V8.
Look at you.
5.7.
All right.
If you have a good mechanic, that's what it's all about in this industry. You can fix anything on your vehicle if you can do it yourself, if you know you're going to do it 100% correctly, or if you're dealing with a good mechanic. I think prior to this live, we did maybe it was you. No, he was saying he's a lifter. He showed me a picture of all the lifters and stuff. Took it to a shop, and it was only a lifter number one of the cylinders that went out. Took it to a shop, got all the parts from the dealership, oil from Walmart, and they did the job, and they gave it back to him ticking louder than it was when he brought it in, or something like that. And the person told him, "Oh, just drive it around. You'll be fine." So he drove it around, and I think the engine ended up locking up or something weird. And the shop was like, "Oh, it's your fault. We don't got nothing to do with that." So you can really get yourself into big trouble dealing with the wrong mechanic, that being said. So if you know you have a good mechanic that's going to do the job correctly, keep your truck. If you don't, just sell it and get something else.
Or if it's you, you know, you can
That's
do
my
it.
thoughts
I
on
don't
that.
know if you already had said that. I was looking
Yeah, I
at the
said
Falcons. I'm sorry, the Falcons. Austin got me looking at the skull.
that.
Um,
Come on, Nose, give me a break.
come on now. Alan says that's why you don't got no money. Them girls.
Yeah, the girl's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard for a dad to say no to his girls.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. I already, you know.
She played me. She
Mm.
went from dang on $16 talking about a gym top because she go to the gym. She into that working out stuff. So she called me like, "Daddy, how much you said I could spend?" "Under $20." Something $60, please.
Please.
Um,
Oh, she got this. She got it down pat. Please, daddy, please. They both do that. And I'm sitting there and watching in real time. She didn't call me because she know it's gonna be a hell
she was
no. I'm
like,
not doing it.
my wife picked up the phone. Like, "I didn't call you, mama. Call daddy."
Please, daddy, please. Let me try. I'm gonna see if that works. All week I'm be like, can you please? Can you cut the grass, please, daddy?
The grass
Please.
is dead. It's winter
What
time.
else I need you to fix around here?
Come on,
That is
you.
funny. Alan Perez says, "Oh, same guy." He says it's hard for a dad to say no to girls. But I thought I saw a call question. Any suggestions for testing BCMs and PCMs?
Um, you just really have to know what you're looking at and have a repair guide and follow the repair procedures or the diagnostic procedures that's laid out for testing that said BCM or PCM. Each procedure may vary a little bit depending on what year, make, and model you're dealing with.
For sure. He also says, I'm just clicking because you might as well get you all out the way. I love your videos. I actually purchased a combustion fluid at Harbor Freight
Nice, I love it.
because you recommended it, and I had the OEM brand made me question previous diagnosis.
Yes, it definitely will. We had, it was amazing because I think somebody was watching one of my old videos, and I was like, "Babe, I'm making mechanics out of these folks," because I was doing a video and doing a combustion leak test, and he was like, "Oh, that stuff don't work. You can't rely on it." And somebody commented and be like, "You have to use the correct block test fluid.
Yeah.
He literally just did a short about this. I was
Hmm.
like, wow,
Come on with it now.
man.
Come on,
And I
everything.
and I just don't come out of the woodwork so like, oh yeah, this is not working one time. I've had experience with this all my life. Like when I ran out of block test fluid, I didn't physically go to the store and pick that up. I simply said, uh, front staff, when you get a chance, order me some combustion leak fluid. I'm out. We need some now. And that's what they'll give me. I'm like,
No.
ugh, this
Yeah.
sucks. I know it do, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Well,
So I don't physically go to the store. I don't have time to physically go to the store. Just like I don't have time to physically come to the phone when a lot of you guys call. Trust me, I want to talk with you all, but I'm back there working,
yeah.
making sure everybody, car get out and in a timely manner and make sure my guys are doing what they need to do.
All right. And just a couple of rapid fire questions here. Jimmy B says, hello from Northern Kentucky Car Doctor. Can you tell us a
Nice.
little bit about the Alice Car Doctor School?
Yes. Hey, take it away. You
It's
know
a
more than me.
so it's a platform where we're able to upload classes, video lessons. It has it's its own community, so we all make posts. We talk, y'all post pictures, we post pictures. You have direct access to Alex.
Hmm.
Just like now, one of our school members was like, "It's gonna be beer and convo tonight," so we get on the Zoom school call. What he does now, Mr. Cardock is not a part of that, so I know a lot of y'all don't like to hear me yapping. Come on to the school. I'm not on there like that unless I'm co-teaching. I only like to come and frolic with you guys on here.
And it's $55 a month. You just
Yeah,
no commitment. You can just pay one
cancel
time.
anytime.
Yep, cancel anytime.
But we shoot and film direct tailored lessons. We also take requests in there, whatever they're learning. I also am currently working on a module for a couple of guys that want to start their own mobile mechanic business. It's different threads within there. So that's
It's
what it's
gonna be
about.
nice. It's getting
Yeah.
built up as we speak. We have quite a few videos. There's monthly giveaways. You earn points as you progress, or if you're active in the community. I don't know
Hmm.
how it works, but the leader as of right now that been
It's
2 months,
Mingo.
yeah,
Mingo, if you're watching, shout out to
2 months
Mingo.
leading. So he's gonna
But this is what
he's
it
gonna
looks like.
weigh in.
Because I realize school is new to a lot of people. So that's it. And it has a classroom in there. And those are the classes we've put together so far, different case studies and stuff like that. So if you want to, you can. You can join. If not, just keep. We still gonna bring the heat over here too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just more personal
Yeah.
and
So
we be having our own little conversations and
yeah.
we chat each other. It's personal.
Yeah, but definitely, if you want direct access, this is almost like having Alex's cell phone number.
Yes,
He gonna
it
see it.
basically
If you
is.
want to post a video in there for him to help you, if you're serious about learning, like my man Rodolfo here, love your vids, especially as a level one tech.
Nice.
Alex is definitely
Hey
here
man, you're gonna be top level one day. I believe in you.
for sure. Just wrap. Oh, it's so many good questions in here. Right, quick. King Dominic says, true. I became a mechanic in my girl's charger after watching the car doctor video on the
Nice.
pinna start.
Love it.
And I promise y'all from the bottom of my heart, that is why he started the YouTube.
Hmm.
Because he
Just
didn't
to help.
want to at first. And I was like, oh, the car knowledge you have, you could teach people. You teach me all the time.
That's
And
gonna
so
be a video too. It's gonna be. I ain't gonna give that one
has Miss Car Doctor been listening?
away.
I have. I know about cars. Don says our Cadillac's great. Take it away.
I'm assuming you're
Hold
talking
on.
about modern day Cadillacs.
Alexander, take it away.
what, what you?
Alexander Ganaka, he was just talking about that.
Oh, in my opinion, no. You're gonna have a double whammy of problems if you're talking about the Escalade, which most people are talking about or like. You're gonna have transmission problems and engine problems. Double whammy. The cars, the little small SUVs. I see them in my shop way too often for electrical problems out the wazoo. Had this one dude, his Cadillac was slightly newer, and all his door actuators were going out within a couple of months of each other. Uh, it was crazy and just having too many issues. Now, this is not just a Cadillac thing. This is a GM thing. So I'm not
Mhm.
just talking about Cadillac here. Cadillac is GM. It's just a fancier badge. You pay for the Cadillac badge, and you basically buying a Chevy Tahoe, but with little fancier gadgets in the inside. Tahoe has you get the same engine and transmission. It has to be the higher end level Tahoe, like the High Country or whatever they call it with the 6.2 in it. Because the Tahoe's normally base engine is a 5.3. Cadillacs don't come in the 5.3. They come in always the top trim engine, which is the 6.2 um, of its day, and they still producing that engine to this day.
Yeah,
So, my opinion, no, GM has really fallen off when it comes to their trucks.
they still beautiful.
They're gorgeous. They
They look
pretty. They
good.
pretty little poisons. The only Cadillac Escalade I get is a V. Um, I love the V, but before I even get a V, I'll buy a regular base Cadillac and bulletproof the engine. I will go through it. I'm not gonna say it 'cause it's illegal. But I will bulletproof the engine so I won't have any issues
Mhm.
out of it and put a supercharger on it and call it a day.
Mhm. That's it. And then, Smitty Rogers, I like what you had to say. Take your time to grieve. Thank
Yes.
you so much, because it's hard, But with that being said, folks, we have run out of time. We've been in here an hour and a half with you. Just want to spend some extra 30 minutes with you because it's been a minute.
Definitely haven't seen you. And we always have fun coming on with you
For sure.
guys. And
Definitely has lifted my spirits. So we will be back next Sunday. Period.
yeah, absolutely.
All right. When I say
If I
period,
don't
that
go to sleep,
that means it's gonna happen.
snap a what?
Boogie Brewster gonna come at. We finna go now. Where you been? Ah, snap and a patty whap.
I love
My
this guy.
favorite internet dynamic duo. Bucket Tip, Black Superman, and Miss Lois Lane. All right, same
He's
time,
awesome.
3 o'clock. I'll do a poll in the community to see if y'all want to switch it back to 7. My life has slowed down a little bit, so we can do it at 7. We don't have to do it at 3. So if y'all see me asking questions in the community, do respond so that we can tailor
Cater
make.
to
Yeah,
you.
we want to make sure that. But we love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for coming on and asking your questions.
Yes, absolutely. Well, like always, good people. Until next time, Alex Car Doctor out. See you guys on the next one.